Welcome to the Word for the Day. The Word for the Day is John chapter 1, verses 1 through 5. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. All things were made through him, and without him was not anything made that was made. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. Why are we doing John chapter 1 today? So a lot of people ask me if I know somebody that's new to Christianity and new to the way, where would you start to get a crash course on Christianity? The whole book of John. If you can start in the book of John and get somebody started in the book of John, have them be there first and read through the whole book, and it'll tell you everything you need to know about how to be a follower of Christ. Now, the rest of the Bible is going to surround that, and it's going to teach us to fill in the blanks, how to fill in the blanks, how to study God's Word and all that. But if somebody's new to Christianity, they got a lot of questions. This tells you how to be born again. It tells you the miracles that Jesus performed. It tells you about the death, the resurrection, crucifixion. It tells you everything as a crash course. And so with it being written by John, Jesus' best friend and the disciple that he loved, it's going to be, kind of a pretty much a first person point of view, because, we all know our best friends pretty well, and we could probably tell, if we'd been with somebody for 3 or 4 years, we could tell a lot of people the story about their life. And so that's why John is so significant. And so when we study the book of John and we have new people that are believers, this is the easiest book to be able to teach them. Don't start out in Genesis. That tells you the beginning of the time. This right here actually starts out in the beginning of the time. And I also want you to be aware of different translations that there are in the Bible from different religions, like Jehovah's Witnesses. When their John chapter 1 doesn't say the Word was God, it says the Word was a God. So they don't claim Jesus to be God, they just claim Jesus to be a God or a prophet or a man of distinction. They don't proclaim the Trinity the way that we perceive it. So just kind of keep that in mind when you're reading, that if it doesn't follow this translation, something very close to this is the ESV. If it doesn't follow something very close to that, you need to get you a different Bible. ESV, King James, New King James, and NIV, those are the 4 that I study from and preach from. So y'all have a blessed day. That's the word for the day. I'll catch you on the next one.